Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Have we started already?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just put this in preface out there, this out there right now. I just started rereading Chainsaw Man, and so everything in like the middle might be a little fuzzy.
Okay. Well,
But
I got my reread done about 2 nights ago,
yeah, yeah.
so we should piece the pieces together.
Yeah.
Um, Justice,
Yes.
what do you think Chainsaw Man does well?
I think Chainsaw Man does a lot of things well. Mostly I think Chainsaw Man does I I can't really preface it all like right now and set it up in like a really nice like laid out list. I think the best way on how to put it, if you want something like that, Chainsaw Man did a lot of stuff really, really well, despite like its appearance. I get no, I won't say appearance because that's not a good example. Um, ah, I don't quite know how to put it. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and get started in listing some of the things I think Man did really well. Chainsaw Man did really well in planning for the long game. Funny enough, as much of a chaotic shitfest Chainsaw Man it seems to be, it seems like the creator knew what he wanted by the end of the manga and how to get there, which that is always so nice because God, I am so sick and tired of manga and anime that are just have such a flaccid ending that it's so nice having a mangaka know what exactly they want and how their manga's going to end, and all they have left is just to fill the middle with just all kinds of shit to get them there. That's great. Um, I don't. You know what? I know. Chainsaw Man has really, really surprisingly good characters. I think that is probably the best thing it's done. And it is a story that seems to be driven by characters with fucking good characters. Wow, when do we ever get that? What do you think Chainsaw Man has done really well, Blake?
Um, all right. Here's one that's not going to be very surprising.
Okay.
Uh, its pacing is fantastic.
Its pacing is really well. I wanted to say pacing, but I didn't know if we considered slow or fast pacing to be good. But like, its pacing fits it.
It Yeah, that's one thing because
It
like you can have good slow pacing, you can have good like breakneck speed pacing, which I think Chainsaw Man falls into
oh,
because
absolutely.
there
But
is
it
very little breathing room.
no, I think there's only like one or two spots I can think of that we get a little bit of breathing room, and it's done excellently well. The first one that comes to mind is when they're getting ready to go fight the gun devil and Aki is having second hesitations. I think we get a little bit of breathing room there, and that was so fucking good.
Yeah, I was actually gonna bring that up too. You, I'm kind of going back to my first time reading this, but like you get the whole thing with like Makima, they're gonna go on vacation and stuff, and
Yeah,
then and that was after, was that right after Reze, I think,
maybe.
that whole thing. But anyway, no, it was after the training thing. With, I always forget his name, the old man, the master.
Yeah,
Uh, and then that just builds up to the Gun Devil arc, and then that closes out the first part,
yeah.
like with Makima and everything. And it's so good. It's just layer on top of layer in a good way. Um, but I love the pacing of this thing. It's refreshing to get get something that doesn't dwaddle around a whole lot.
Yeah.
You get backstories very fast. They don't really dedicate whole chapters to it.
I think the only one that we got a significant amount of backstory to was Aki. which is
Yeah,
fitting.
yeah, that's very
Even
true.
then, no, actually no, because we didn't. Aki's backstory is left relatively untouched, isn't it? It's more on the lines of it's just summarized.
Yeah, yeah, you get some
Huh.
stuff about his like brother before
Huh. Yeah, I guess so.
the gun demon goes
I
off,
guess it
but
is. Because it was we only get his backstory during the time where he's fighting as the gun devil, and then he fucking dies.
yeah.
Fucking spoilers for all you nerds out there.
You get quite a bit of Power's backstory.
Um ah.
Um but yeah, you it's pretty much Aki and Power.
Which is suitable for the purpose that Aki and Power serve.
Yeah.
Which I oh you know that's another thing, and I'm worried. I get a little worried when I see this when a villain is really fucking well done. When you get a really well done villain, because then you get all the nerds and losers out there that are like, "Oh, the villain is so good. The villain is written so well." And that's how you get issues with stuff like Far Cry 5 or with like Far Cry, who are now like, "Oh, our villains are written so well. Come play our game because our villain is written well." And ugh, bleh, bleh,
All
bleh.
right. Let's stop talking about the good stuff Chainsaw Man does. Let's talk about the bad. I'm just kidding. I love this fucking
I
manga.
have to say I am not gonna be good on this subject. I am
uh,
highly biased.
I do want to say I don't know if the art is touched up because of the print releases, but it was a lot less dirty than I remember it being.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's touched up. Personally, for Chainsaw Man, I feel like the super fucking sketchy art helps it, especially since its pacing is so fast.
Yeah.
Um, having having a super detailed, berserk level of detail would slow down the reader, and then the pacing would, oh, this the pacing is so fast compared to where it's like really sketchy art, so there's not a lot to kind of draw your eye and slow down the pacing.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't know.
Uh,
If it as long as I guess it keeps its charm, and as fucking art diploma, fucking digital arts diploma as it sound, as long as it keeps its like feng shui and its soul, I think it will be fine. I do think Chainsaw Man is going to be really helped out in the anime if they use the animation process right. I mean, like fucking only like 2 frames on hits to make it feel like, getting hit by a truck, and fucking fast on like billion frames on fast motions. I think oh god, I'm so fucking excited for this.
uh, let's talk about the most important character in the manga,
um
Santa Claus.
yeah, fucking sandwich shit.
that was that was weird.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. What's what really kind of hit you got a good laugh out of you because there's a lot of funny shit in here.
Do we want the first laugh or what made me laugh the hardest?
The hardest.
Ah, that's a good one because I would have to go back and reread all of it. I think what made me laugh the most is anytime Denji was like, "Man, I just want to feel some
I
kid.
just want some booba.
I just want to feel some fat ass." Maybe that one time where Denji's like, "Man, maybe I don't want to sleep with Makima. Maybe I just wanted to hold my hand."
Yeah, that's nice. I,
Um,
the one that got the biggest laugh out of me was when Kishibe, the old guy, um, Power and Denji come up with their plan to get him, and he's like, okay, I'm impressed. You guys have the day off. They're like, yeah. Comes back and just fucking kills him. He's like, yeah. Prey shouldn't listen to what a hunter says.
yeah. Um, I also thought it was funny when Denji was going over like all the girls he'd ever met, and he was like, "I don't know about Power. She tries to kill me at least twice a day."
I, I like when he
Eh,
mentions Angel and he's like, well, he's a guy, so he's out.
yeah.
I forgot Angel was a dude.
Angel is a dude.
Angel is a dude. Angel's I like Angel's character better on this on reread.
I don't remember a whole lot of it.
He's surprisingly in quite a bit of it with Aki.
Is he?
Yeah,
Fuck, I need to. God, I gotta do the reread. I think Aki serves a really. I think he served his purpose really well in the manga.
yeah.
And surprisingly, I think, or I say surprisingly, they did a very good job at making him the stern, likable parental figure.
I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I've got a comparison for you.
Okay.
He's what Sasuke should have been,
Yeah, yeah,
or at
yeah,
least that little archetype.
yeah,
Kind of stays in his own lane, and then there's the whole like power attraction thing, and then that kind of escalates to his demise.
yeah.
Uh, who else? I kind of given my thoughts on Kishibe already. I think he's fucking great. Uh, uh, Kobani can't catch a break.
Oh.
Imagine seeing your coworker slaughtered and then having to play Dance Dance Revolution.
It, imagine having your coworkers slaughter. You leave the job because it's too stressful. Go get a new job. It's ass, and you once again get to see your coworkers get slaughtered.
Your car is ruined. That's another laugh over at the burger shop when she drops the burger again. Okay, don't screw it up this time. Oh my god.
Oh no.
uh
Oh.
they don't really address Denji. I guess that was Poochie that whole time, wasn't it? Wasn't that kind of implied because that was after he threw his heart back at the earth?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm not entirely sure on who all was there that time.
All I know is an innocent burger dude got murked,
Oh yeah.
and they never really address it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, yeah, Denji kind of just killed the dude. Um, talk about a dead end job. All right, that
Oh,
was
oh wow.
wow. I want to
Oh,
die. Let's talk about my
oh,
favorite
oh,
character, shall we?
wow. Fucking next bit.
Next bit. Let's talk about Makima.
Makima. Oh boy.
I fucking love Makima.
Makima, the character that awakened a lot of people's ass sniffing fetish.
Uh,
Yeah, I had to drag it back in
yeah,
here.
it's that same image on every A thread.
Yeah, I had to bring that up.
Uh,
Ugh.
I think Makima's character and events revolving around her are fantastic.
So, Makima is a case for me in a lot of anime because you know how anime is. Anime is unbelievably flamboyant.
Yeah.
Uh, Makima is one of those rare cases where a villain is teased but isn't outright shown.
Right.
Like man, she's not great. She's doing some sketchy stuff. I wonder when this is gonna happen. And then like it shows finally that helps a lot for that one scene where she just fucking murks power. Spoilers, by the way, for you fucking nerds. When she finally just murks power like that, it helps show, man, Makima is finally doing the evil stuff, and it really kind of makes that scene more impactful. Especially when she starts unloading on how much she just fucking hates Dingy.
what What's great about Makima, and the way she's kind of portrayed, is the fact that you don't know she's a devil for the majority. You're hinted at when Kishibe
Oh
asks
yeah,
her, like, "Hey, what are you planning?" And she just kind of
yeah.
smirks at him. And then it all kind of like comes to a head with the whole power thing, and you get that scene. I guess okay, so you get her, inviting Denji over, and then Power, knocks on the door, gets fucking cubed,
Yeah.
and then it all just kind of comes out like, hey, I set this whole thing up
Yeah.
because
No.
I'm obsessed with the Chainsaw Devil. I
Yes.
your highs are my doing, your lows are my doing. Everything
Yes.
up until this point was being like masterminded by me. And you just get that scene where Denji's like passed out on the fucking couch and she's laughing her face like she's just laughing at all of it, and it's so good. The
Oh,
the atmosphere is I live for that.
it's so fucking great. Like Chainsaw Man really is one of those manga where like you start it and your expectations are super low, and that isn't that, and then you're just hit. It hits you with a fucking truck, a big 18-wheeler semi truck of good.
Uh what really encapsulates it for me is kind of at the ending where you have the whole Chainsaw Man diversion, and then you just have Denji come out of nowhere, slay Makima, and then that conversation at the end with I keep saying his name and I keep forgetting it, Kishibe, where he's like, "Yeah, I kind of had a feeling she was only looking at Chainsaw Man, never me." It's just,
Yeah.
oh, it's wrapped up so nicely. Also, he ate that ass.
God, he ate a lot more than the ass.
She hasn't come back from my shit yet, so I think we're okay.
Oh lordy, man, that really is just unga bunga logic right there.
This whole thing is unga bunga logic.
And you gotta love it. No magic, no special seals, no space fucking lolly wizards coming down to banish the demon. No, we fucking butcher her like a goddamn cow, turn her into all kinds of food, eat it, shit it out, and she's gone.
The best. This is the first manga in a long while where where the villain was not defeated by the power of friendship because all of his friends were dead.
Yeah, you have a point. Yeah, power of friendship is actually kind of a detriment to Denji.
Yeah, it kind of ends up screwing him more than anything.
Yeah.
And also, he's a dad now.
Yeah.
Who'd have seen that coming? I do. I do like. There's another kind of theme I like with the whole city mouse and country mouse thing, where Reze asks him which would you rather be, and he says, city mouse because there's finer taste here, even though the risks are so high.
Yeah.
And you see that play out, and then it kind of goes back to that with him ending up eating so much meat, and at the beginning of the series he's tired of bread, and then he's just like, I want bread. So it's full circle with that. It's
So fucking good.
so fucking. So I eat this artistic shit up, dog.
Oh. Themes. Parallel themes.
Unga bunga, unga bunga. I don't know how
Are
much
you
of this is usable.
are you are you telling me that we have concepts and themes and debates that are being brought back from past and throughout the show? Oh man, nothing is really forgotten or left behind. Oh man. Well, except for those people Denji fucking murked, but
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Santa Claus was a weird little thing.
Yeah, that was
That
kind of
whole
odd.
arc with the assassins and whatnot,
Yeah.
especially the lesbian one.
Yeah.
She fucking dead girl.
Man, the dead girl really just put me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Halloween was interesting.
I skipped 99% of Halloween's dialogue.
It's it's so weird because her whole thing is like she's sensory overload.
Yeah.
She knows too much, so the only thing she can say is Halloween.
Yeah. Just a massive fucking data bank.
Hmm.
I It's a funny concept. The character's design is off-putting, and I imagine it's supposed to be.
She's got a bow made out of brain.
She's got an eyeball that's just drooping around, and that really just fucking dries my taint.
She mashing pissers.
She mashing peepees.
Uh, yeah, that's pretty much all. I hope the show's good.
So Blake, since you've reread it, let me ask you this: What is what is so far the one death that has really stuck out to you?
The one death that really stuck out to me. Hey, okay, Himeno. Uh, it's used to her death is kind of used more for Denji than Aki in my opinion,
Yeah.
because you get that whole scene with her and Denji when she's like fucked up uh after the puking incident.
Yeah.
Um and after she's just she's just wiped, she's gone, and you know, you have Denji kind of doing self-reflection on it, like, I don't feel sad about this.
Yeah.
If someone I knew died, I'd probably be sad for a couple of days, but then I'd be better. I'd be fine back to it. And that's something I wish they went in a little deeper on, was the whole him coming to terms with the Devil Man stuff,
Yeah,
or the
that that
Chainsaw Man stuff. Uh
that Genji is just fucking dead inside.
right, right. And it's kind of
Hollow.
touched on, but it doesn't really fuck with him. And at the same time that I wish they went deeper into that, I'm kind of glad they don't, because it's like, yeah, not everything's super serious. Some people are just psychopaths.
Yeah, some people are just, a little fucked.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he ate a whole ass woman.
Yeah. I mean, you know, some kids will go out and play armament on the playground, and other kids will fucking shove M80s in frogs' mouths.
I'm kind of at a loss, man. Like, I just want to gush over the whole Makima stuff. I thought that was really well done.
Like Makima, like I said, Makima is one of those villains that I'm nervous is gonna draw like the retarded. Ah, such a strong villain. I like bad guys more than I do good guys because I relate more to the bad guys. And meh, meh,
I'm
meh.
worried. I'm worried we're gonna see. I want the show to do well, and I want it to get the love it deserves. But fuck, we need to gatekeep stuff. Because we're
Yeah.
just gonna get rip off Makima stuff, and they're gonna, like, she's not super original. She's just very well done.
Yeah, no, she's no, it's her character design is I almost want to say bare bones. Makima is just written unbelievably fucking well.
Yeah,
And I I'm thinking right now. When it comes to Makima, I'm not entirely sure if it's perhaps maybe something that we don't see very often, or if it's something that we don't see very done well very often. And so when it comes to I don't know where I'm going with this. Give me a minute and I might come back with
you're good. I'm just gonna put this in here. She's used very sparingly.
yeah.
And
No, she's yeah.
I think that plays a big advantage in the whole thing, because like she's prevalent enough to be mentioned throughout the story. Uh, but oh my god, like I said, the whole scheming on her end is mwah, so good.
I don't I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot. I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot of like copycat Makimas. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get a lot of Makima lookalikes.
Really?
Like they're not gonna be like pure bastardization. I think we're gonna get a lot more people thinking that the style is what brought Makima compared to the writing.
Yeah.
Now, granted, do I want a whole bunch of characters that look like Makima but act like a fucking retard? No, but I think that's probably what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Um, ah,
We're just gonna have to change this video to the Makima video.
yeah, we're just gonna have to change this video to the 20 questions of why Makima's ass seems like it would taste like bonbons.
You, if you look back in the manga, there is not a single panel where her eyes are the same.
It's great.
It's great. That's I just Chainsaw Man has so much charm.
It's great. I love it. I'm happy I found it.
All right, I'll give you this. Makima, Power, Kabeni, Rize. Which
Like
one?
what, like a ranking?
Yeah,
What's the ranking based on?
the appeal of the character.
Okay, so we're going off of quality. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Reze, Power, Makima, and Eye Patch, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I'd have to say Reze is top, and they did a really good job with Reze because like watching it, you're like, man, this lady totally seems something like something that would be great for Denji to get a hold of. And awesome. Yeah, I could totally see Denji falling for this lady because she is attractive and she is fun to listen to. And all of these things and all that, and so it's great. It's awesome. Yay. Um, and very just like all of it alone, personality wise, writing, all of that. It does seduce Dingy. It is believable that she seduces Dingy, and in a way, she seduces the reader.
Right.
I remember reading the moments where Denji's hanging out with Reze, thinking to myself, man, maybe Chainsaw Man will have a happy ending.
Hmm.
Um, and then she betrays him, and it's like, man, Chainsaw Man's probably not gonna have a happy ending. Um, Under that, I would say Power. Um, and this didn't really click with me the intention behind Power and her character until Makima revealed it. Power makes a really, really, really good what would you call it? What would you call it? Makes a really good second man. Really good oh fucking there's a word for it.
Autist.
Yes, yes. Oh god, yes. And fucking powers. I don't know if it's autism or just sheer stupidity. It's one of the two.
They usually play hand in hand.
Yes. But she makes a really good supporting character for Dingy. And for half of that is because she has the same logic as Dingy in that she's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Um, but they play off each other very, very well. Um, and for a long time, I was thinking, man, Power would have do such a great relationship with Dingy. They work to get, the fucking shipper brain is going off. My lifespan is shortening a little
Yeah.
bit. And finally, Makima was like, Power, the perfect little sister to you. And I was like, oh my God, she practically is a sister.
Mm-hmm.
Because Power is a really cool example of somebody for Denji to relate with because it's a demon and he is half demon. Not only that, he fucking thinks like one. And so you have Denji, who's half demon, half human with power, and he has to keep her human friendly and keep off a lot of more demonic thoughts. Why don't we just fucking eat them? Granted, I'm pretty sure Denji sided with her on a couple of those, which is where you get Aki, who is the other side, who is the human side. Which, yay, these two characters are absolutely fantastic. But hey, that's because I enjoy fucking characters who appeal and make a main central character explore their insides. But um, After that, probably after that, probably Makima, mostly because Makima ass looks like it would smell like velvet. And then after that, Eye Patch. The main reason why Eye Patch is on the bottom is mostly because she's very early in the manga, and I haven't gotten to it yet rereading, so it's a little fuzzy.
And then after that, the Shark Devil.
Also, she vomits in Denji's mouth, and that scene is never going to escape me.
It's gonna be animated.
It's going to be animated.
Uh, I think the Shark Devil is a better bro than Aki.
Absolutely. You reread it.
I
Is that
did.
explained?
Not really.
No?
He
Okay.
just kind of likes Denji. I think it's because I think Denji saved him.
I either if I either Denji saved him or he knew the Chainsaw Devil. One, I don't know which one.
Yeah, it's kind of implied they all know of the Chainsaw Devil because of the revving they hear when
Yeah.
they come back from hell. They die in hell and come back to Earth.
Yeah. And
Um,
that's another thing they did really well.
yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Continue, and then I will go into
Oh
my
no no no
bullet.
no no no! That's all I had to say about it. I love Shark Bro. He's so cool. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There is one thing. Um, when Denji's fighting Reze, uh, and kind of like Shark Bro's kind of in the area, and Reze has that whole conversation with Denji because like at that point you kind of get that you know she doesn't really want to fight him all that much. Uh, I have another explanation to go in with that. And she's like, "Why aren't you using your abilities to their fullest?" And he's like, "Okay," and tells Shark Bro to transform, and he fucking puts a rain around him. He's like, "Yeah, that's not gonna work."
Yeah, that's
Or
funny.
he's riding him. That's funny. He's like, "Use your abilities."
Instead of writing on the wall, uses him as a
Uh
horse.
huh.
That's funny.
It's good. I really like Reze's arc.
Reze's a cutie. Like I said, I put her at top for a reason.
Yeah. I like the whole uh she doesn't really want to fight,
Yeah.
and you kind of catch her falling for him at the end. That's why she just takes off and leaves.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Maybe there can be a happy ending.
Except
Never
for when she
mind.
gets cornered by fucking Makima.
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind. I'm still just thinking back to the spam I got from you while you were at work, which is fuck. It's gonna have a bad ending. All hope is out the window.
There's no saving it. Which hey, it wasn't a bad ending.
I'd say it ended pretty well. I really
I
like the
yeah,
way part one ends.
it ends I love the way part 1 ends. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. Denji has so much shit he's gonna have to think about while he's in fucking math class, but
that's that's where I'm a little worried with the whole school setting.
I I I think it's going. Shall we go into our expectations and mild hopes for Chainsaw Man
Uh
Part 2?
Speculations, yes.
Speculation. Um, Personally, I want to go into the first thing that I really think that a lot of people are gonna get fucking autist over when Chainsaw Man anime ends and all the fucking mouth breathers watch the anime. Um, I don't think Makima is gonna be making a comeback. I
Yeah, it's kind of heavily implied that cast is done with.
Yeah, that
Uh,
Makima's gone. She wasn't atomized, she was fucking
Devoured.
digested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, so hold on a minute. So so Chainsaw when the Chainsaw Demon eats a demon, it it like that fear and knowledge of whatever that demon embodied, just it's gone forever, right?
Right.
Like Chainsaw Demon ate the Nazis and all that. You think when he ate Makima, it didn't get rid of the control demon, it just got rid of Makima?
Yeah, because that
You
Chinese
think
girl that he's with is the new control demon.
well, I know, but like do you think Denji knows that like
Yeah,
that's a good question.
wasn't that explained to him while they were in hell? No, because she said that to Aki, didn't she?
Maybe. Now I'm trying to think cuz like if Denji kills a demon when he's not Chainsaw Man, does it not die?
I guess not, since we have a new control devil.
Huh.
Um, I will say, I think there's going to be uh, some sort of search for the new power demon or devil. I keep saying
Oh
demon.
yeah.
Um, because that last bit where Denji's in the box with power, she says, "Hey, this new devil is not going to be me. Find her
Yeah.
and turn her into the new power."
Yeah.
So
So
I I like that. I think it's
I
nice.
I don't know if there's gonna be I don't know if there's gonna be a search or it's just gonna pop up.
It's probably gonna pop up.
Knowing Chainsaw Man, she's
No,
probably just gonna appear in a dumpster.
it'll just be regular power.
Fucking Denji will be going out to get like takeout pizza, and she's gonna be the fry cook or something.
Is it's it's not even heavily implied. It's shown she's straight up feral.
Yeah.
So she's gonna find a dog this time and turn into the next Makima.
Oh God.
Uh,
Um,
Makima had a lot of dogs.
Makima's got Denji has a lot of
Denji
dogs
has a
now.
lot of dogs. I like that little touch where it's just like, well, you know, we're not really gonna explain, but we can't just put these guys in a shelter.
Uh,
I hope you like
um,
17 new huskies.
yeah. Ah, I I'm really curious what the conflict of this coming arc is gonna be. Cause like Makima's dead, the fucking Gun Devil's dead. What is left? Um,
There could always be an even greater threat,
yeah, there could always, yeah,
and Denji can go Super Chainsaw Man 3.
yeah. God damn it, I was gonna make a fucking Dragon Ball Z reference.
It's gonna just be power scaling to hell and back.
Yeah. I don't, cause I'm curious, cause like Denji has had a lot of fucking shit happen to him,
Yeah.
and they have shown that Denji is kind of thinking on that, as much as Denji's thinking capacity can be, that he is kind of thinking and reflecting on it. And I'm wondering if it's going to focus more on Denji reflecting on like everything that's happened, or if it's gonna and like Denji's gonna be going after like monsters of the week as he looks and as he battles the demons inside of himself. Or if like you said, a new bad guy is gonna show up and go after him, or like, fucking something like that.
I think you have a point there, and this kind of circles back to me talking about him reflecting on like being a devil but maintaining humanity,
Yeah.
especially with the little girl he's raising now. I
Which
think they're gonna play a lot into that.
which you just fucking sparked that. You just sparked that little bit that I was talking about earlier. Did you catch when I was talking about the dichotomy of Denji, Power, and Aki?
Yes,
Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm so fucking
the
excited.
whole like familial unit with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and not just like the familial unit, but like the dichotomy of Power being a absolute fucking demon, and Denji having to moderate Power's fucking demon because he is half demon, and Agi, who is half human and Denji essentially having to, I don't want to say moderate, but expose Aki to the thought process of a demon, and that shows like the conflict between the two human between Denji's inner demon and human side. It shows on how well like it's going, and like throughout the show throughout the manga on how like Aki and Power are getting like closer and closer and able to work with each other more and more. That seems to be more something along the lines of like Denji growing more and more comfortable with him being half human, half demon, and his processes on how he's getting into the fucking. I came here for the gore. I stayed for the fucking story.
you
How could you do this to me?
you do get that little scene with the TV where everyone's cheering on Chainsaw Man, and she's like, "They love me." He pulls a total fucking Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that also.
Uh, that kind of like justifies the two halves. Um.
Ooh,
Oh,
no,
hello.
you can keep going. I just had a thought. I just had a question for you that
Okay,
I
I
kind
was
of
done with
thought
my
of.
statement. Go for it.
Okay. Do you think Chainsaw Man might go down the same thought process as Spider-Man, whereas with great power comes great responsibility?
Yeah, I do. They kind of touched on that in the latter half. Uh, with him actually,
Man, this is like the worst fucking time I could do this. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, we're back. Okay. Okay. I didn't hear anything after I asked the question.
uh, I was gonna say they do play into the whole responsibility bit. Kind of, kind of like right in those last couple chapters with him like being okay. It starts with the TV, and then he's like, I gotta man up and like take care of this.
Okay.
And then you have the whole again, him basically raising this devil. So
So, but like, do you think we're gonna have more and more of like Dingy unable to save someone or something, and that just utterly tearing him up in the inside?
I don't know if it would tear Dingy up. Something big would have to happen, or
Yeah.
because again, you see the whole thing with power, and that fucks him up.
Yeah.
Like that really just kind of messes with him, and that's what makes that whole like couch scene really hard
Yeah.
to kind of digest. So yeah, I think they probably will go deeper into that, or if
Okay.
not, play off the fears of that happening again
Ooh,
to kind of
yeah.
raise the stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think we might? Ooh, what if they did? What if we had two? Do you think they might do it where they have two protagonists, where we have the little control demon attempting to not rein in, but essentially vibe check Denji and like keep his vibe nice?
That'd be a nice little turn. It'd kind of be like a little bit Return to Part One, but you kind of already got that with Aki and Angel during their segments of
Ooh,
the manga. So yeah,
nah, that
I
is
mean,
true.
it's not unheard of. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
Hmm. All right,
Going.
Blake.
Oh, go ahead.
Uh, you go ahead and then I'll because I was gonna move. I was gonna move on the segment.
Okay. I was going to kind of wrap back around to the whole threat, like the new threat they could be
Yeah.
facing. Uh, Kishibe says like he's going to check in on something, so I'm sure that'll play like a big part in part two.
Oh yeah, he'll
Uh,
become the new Makima, but a good
Ki-
Makima.
Kishibe?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude, he was a stud when he was young.
he'll be the good Makima.
He
What do you
will.
mean he's a stud when he was young, dude? He's a total dilf now.
He is a total dilf. He got that fucking Joker smile.
What's a what's the he's he's a Joker. What's that one fucking new metal guy from the Resident Evil games?
uh, the new metal.
Yeah, the guy that controls metal, the one that gets mad with the tall.
Oh, was it Heisenberg or something?
Yeah, it's like Heisenberg cosplaying as Joker. It's funny.
It's just Dante.
Yeah.
You know what? No, Dante doesn't touch alcohol. He's too cool for that. He doesn't smoke either.
He doesn't do that.
No, he likes his strawberry parfaits. That's that's canon anyway. So next bit.
Next bit. Uh,
Uh, what were you leading into?
I was gonna ask Blake if you have anything that you would like to see or any predictions for for arc 2, the next bit, number Chainsaw 2.0.
Chainsaw 2.0. I want to see more guts, more gore, more fun times galore.
I can agree with this.
It's so fucking good.
It is surprisingly
It's
good.
so good.
It's Go read it. Go read it, you
Go read
nerd.
it. Go read it.
Go read it before the anime comes out because we don't know if the anime is going to be good, but it's in pretty good hands, so we think it's probably going to be good. But hey, you never know. There's been fucking absolute destruction, abominations done by masters. So let's see how it goes.
Follow us on Twitter, where if you don't finish reading the manga before it comes out, we're gonna be posting spoilers every day.
Hey, also, follow me on Twitter. I'm banned.
Are you?
No.
Oh, I've been. Well, we have been Beavis and Butthead, and thank you for your limes.
Now, go out there and tweet to me what you think Makima's ass would smell like.